Hey everybody, what's up? It's Joel, aka The Daily Guru, and welcome back for another edition of Ask the Guru. In today's first question, Catch Baloo asks, Hurt, 9 Inch Nails or Johnny Cash? To be honest, when I first saw this question, I thought to myself, this is a no-brainer. But then I started thinking, what exactly is the no-brainer on this one? I mean, I can easily argue that while the 9 Inch Nails version is far more dark and looming, the Johnny Cash cover is where you can really find the pain and the loneliness of these lyrics. There's that void, that desperation that you can hear in both versions of the song, but after careful consideration, I think that if you're looking for the more emotionally moving version of the song, you have to go to the Johnny Cash cover. And I can't think that Trent Reznor is all that upset about his original version being slightly overshadowed by such a legend. An anonymous user on Tumblr asked, Desert Island album. This has always been a difficult question for me, so I've done my best thus far in life to not get stranded on a desert island. And it also begs the question, what desert island has a music playback system and endless power, yet doesn't have a phone? But leaving that logic to the side, for the idea of a desert island album, I definitely want something with a great deal of variety. This album would need to speak to a wide range of different moods I might encounter whilst doing my best Gilligan impersonation. And honestly, who names their child Gilligan? That's something you name your cat. Anyway, when it really comes down to it, it's actually a toss-up between two albums that both have deep grooves, moments of mellow, and enough energy to keep me going. The first is Eddie Hazel's phenomenal album, Game, Dames, and Guitar Things. I've spoken about this record many times before, and that's because it's just so damn good. The other is The Clash's London Calling, and while it's certainly not my favorite album by that band, it's again a question of sonic diversity, and tracks like Clampdown and Lost in the Supermarket and Death or Glory are ones that I'll just never get sick of. So I suppose whichever album was closer to me when I was being taken to said desert island is the one I'd take. Or I'd just grab my iPod because the island clearly has power. Finally, One Frame Buffy asked me, where do you go to keep up on new music as well as discover old stuff you might have missed? First off, this is one of my favorite Tumblr accounts to follow, and any Buffy geeks out there definitely need to check it out. But to answer your question, there are a number of different sources that I'm constantly tuned into to try and stay up to date with what's new and old in music. Here in New York City, there are a number of fantastic record stores, but for me, my favorite happens to be Other Music. The staff recommendations there are always fantastic, and they have a very large selection of out there and other experimental forms of music that I've never even dreamed of existing. Along with this, there are a number of radio shows that I listen to on a weekly basis, most of them thanks to the magic of the internets. On Saturday nights, Henry Rollins hosts a radio show on KCRW in Los Angeles. And if you're looking for an eclectic mix in every sense of the word, definitely check it out. Also, on Thursdays at noon Eastern Time, check out Beyond Beyond is Beyond on East Village Radio. For me, this is always a reminder of the true spirit of rock and roll, and it always forces me to spend some quality time with some killer jams that I might have forgotten. Aside from that, just reading a wide range of music websites and talking with fellow music lovers keeps a constant stream of amazing music in my ears. So those are my questions for this time. If you've got a question for the Guru, go ahead and email them to me at thedailyguru@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr right here, and be sure to check back here every single day for all the music news, reviews, and knowledge you'll ever need.